What up, Laker Nation? It's your boy DTLF back on the pregame live stream. Uh, don't mind me, just a little tipsy today. You know, had to get a drink. Be prepared. I'm gonna have to take this all the way down, man. So, Lakers need a victory in the worst way possible. What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. So, Lakers Pelicans, the rematch. Y'all see what happened last time, man. Hopefully we don't have a repeat of that, man. Uh, Hopefully we don't have a repeat of that, or I'm gonna have to drink me about 3 of these, man. That's a 4, yes, sir. So pretty much, all right. For the Lakers to make this work today, we have to forget about everything that's been coming out on TV and just come out and play. Have some fun again. That's the key. If we don't have fun, guys, if we don't have fun tonight, we're not gonna win because the way we've been playing, we've been so tight. That's what causes so many mistakes. I've realized this. The Lakers aren't having fun playing basketball. And as long as they're not having fun, it's not going to translate to good chemistry. Thus, we're not going to have that much success. And the worst part is that today, Anthony Davis is playing. He's limited minutes. But any minutes you have that beast in the paint, he's going to try to kill us. He's going to try to rip off our head. So, hopefully we come out and play. Alfonso said, "What are you sipping, bro?" I'm sipping a 4, man. I need it. I need it for tonight's game, big time. Hopefully we come out with a victory. If not, my senses are numbed. That way I don't get that upset, man. Yeah, I did hear what Shaq said about the Lakers and everybody on social media to mainstream media, TV, everybody has been ripping on LeBron. And not just LeBron, but, Shaq was ripping on the court, talking about they got to get over it or whatever. Look, bottom line is this, guys. I'm done talking about it. Let's be about it. We could, talk about the subject all day long. But at the same time, guys, the Lakers just need to be about it. Enough with the talking, and let's start producing. Let's go out here and let's own up and let's just get on the same page. We're still in the playoff hunt. Whether it looks, like we're not going to get in or whatever, we're still only 3 games back of the AC, 3.5 potentially. But all it takes is a little win streak going, and then hopefully they get on a losing streak, and then there you go. It'll even out. So it's not too late yet, but I really think we need this win. If we don't get this win, then we could pretty much start the tank bus, even though it still would be early, right? But seriously, guys, if the Lakers don't win today, oh my God, I do not want to hear what First Take, what all these TV and radio personalities are going to say about the Lakers. I'm done hearing about them talk crap about our young core, about LeBron, about the front office. I'm pretty much sick of it. Now, there is some good news. And no, it's not that I'm drunk. The good news is that Lonzo Ball is going to get reevaluated either tomorrow or on Friday morning. So tomorrow night or Friday morning, we should have an update on Lonzo Ball. So it's a good thing that they're even evaluating him, which means that he probably feels good, right? They wouldn't reevaluate him without him feeling good. If he feels bad, they're not going to evaluate him. So at the end of the day, hopefully this means that he's closer to return because we really need him. Dan, what are your thoughts on LeBron not being the greatest player anymore? Well, according to Stephen A. Smith, he's no longer the best player, but because he's injured. So even though it was a hot take, it was still kind of a safe take. Obviously, when he's injured, he's not the greatest player. So, that take really didn't say much, If Stephen A. would have came out and said, oh, he's no longer the greatest player anymore, somebody has overtaken him, then it would have been a hot take. But that was kind of a safe thing to say right now. Dan, would you say LeBron is a good leader? Well, I would say he still has ways to improve. He needs to stop the finger pointing and take some of that blame on himself and use more of the us narrative than the we and them, the me and them. Don't separate yourself from the team. Thoughts on Luke Walton? These are my thoughts on Luke Walton, man. That's all I got to say about Luke, man. I'm done with Luke. Skip's been roasting on Shannon, as he should. Shannon Sharp is one of the biggest LeBron stans, and it's like you can't even defend LeBron right now. Dan, I'm afraid of incorporating any guys back into the offense because usually when we do, we lose. Look, man, bottom line is this. There is no offense. There's no half-court offense. Everything we get is in transition. And obviously, we miss Lonzo because he's one of the main people that pushes the pace. LeBron is no longer pushing the pace as much because he's injured right now or whatever the case may be. But Lonzo, we truly miss a healthy Lonzo, whether he gets trashed or not for his offense or whatever inconsistencies. He does so much more, and I think people are finally starting to realize, even on the media, on the mainstream media, they're starting to give him his defensive credibility and his playmaking credibility. So that's kind of the only blessing in disguise between all this turmoil that's going on right now. He said, thoughts on Sasha Vujicic? I was a big fan, but his time is up, man. And I wonder who we're going to use that final slot on. So I don't know. Said Kuz has to start balling like Brandon has been. They've both been up there, man. They both averaging around 20-plus points per game. So they're both hooping right now. They're not the problem. The vets are the ones that have to step up big time. And I say no to Carmelo, brother. I say no to Carmelo still. He said, if the Lakers somehow make it to the playoffs, I believe we can still make some noise. We'll see, man. We'll see. We got to get it together for sure. Sign Vidi. We need a good doctor. I miss Gary Vidi. Gary Vidi was a boss, man. He said, what happened to Josh Hart? I wish I could give you that answer. Josh Hart has – somebody put out APB out for a shot because, man, Josh Hart has been gone. He said Hart fell off. Yeah, unfortunately, man, I hope that it's just the injury and he eventually comes back to earth because he's shooting, what, like 20% for the last I don't know. He's like 20 for like 70 or something like that from beyond the arc or something like that. Or from the field goal. So that's really bad, man. Get land some minutes. Playoff run starts tonight. Man, I'm tired of saying it. I want to see it, brother. I believe it, but I want to see it. I want to see them just come out and play. Forget about all the noise. Shut it all out and just come out and hoop. I don't care who's the hero tonight. As long as we come out with a dub, I'm happy. I don't care if the starting lineup drops less than 10 points apiece and we still win. As long as we win, man. That LA lifestyle is too much for Hart. Potentially, although he seems to be a gamer, so I'm not even sure he gets out that much. Dan, do you think Lonzo's a missing piece for the playoff team with LeBron? I think Lonzo's a huge piece to this team, man. And I think if he comes back on time, they definitely will make a push. But I'm just glad that finally people realize that because I remember how they were trashing him simply because he struggles with a consistent jumper. But if that's his only weakness, I will take that player. I still like him over De'Aaron Fox, even though most people like the flashiness and speed of De'Aaron. I'll take the player that makes the whole team better, like Lonzo. Thoughts on if we got Terrence Ross? Terrence Ross would have been dope because he's having a breakout year this year. But, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, man, unfortunately. Can the Lakers go to the playoffs? There's still plenty of time. But tonight is a must-win, and we got to come out and show the sense of urgency, including LeBron on the defensive end. Everybody has to show up. So hopefully they do it. He said, I heard that LeBron's poster was taken down. Again, I haven't been looking into any of that side stuff, man. That's just basically Kardashian-type drama that I have no interest in. If it was taken down, it's too early for that, you know? So we still – the jury is still out on LeBron. There's a lot of people that are saying trade LeBron, trade LeBron. Look, man, we were crying for a superstar for years. We got one, man. We got one, and at the end of the day, you know, the jury's still out on LeBron. Let's give him a good coach and another superstar, and let's see what he could do with all the players we have. So we'll see. What are your thoughts on Zach Randolph supposedly eyeing the Lakers? You like him? Not at all. I don't want another old vet that can't rebound. I'm good on that. We need some young talent that could actually play hard. Like, I would have preferred – if we were going to get a vet, we should have went for Joakim Noah, somebody like that who's a hustler. What would you think about picking up DeAndre Jordan if he gets bought out? I would love that. That's exactly the type of player we need, somebody who can crash the glass and just catch lobs off of the pick and roll and do all the little dirty work inside. I don't know if he's still the same player he used to be with the Clippers, but as long as he's some version of that, Gortat will be solid too, but I still prefer DeAndre. Michael Carter-Williams, Rondo is doing anything for us. But he was balling before the trade rumors started. Let's not forget. And before Luke Walton benched him after he hit that game winner. So I think if we start sniffing out the playoffs again, Rondo's going to turn back into playoff Rondo. I just think he's disappointed with all the rotations changes and like how do you hit a game winner and then get benched the next game? Like think about that. If your coach isn't rewarding you, why should you reward your coach with hard play, right? So a lot of it has to do with coaching. I hear Horace Grant is available. Stop it. Stop it, man. Don't make me take another drink. We need to play Lance more. Lance Stevenson was hooping before the All-Star break, so I hope that he gets some minutes, but he also needs to stop turning the ball over. We have plenty of turnovers, So pretty much I'm going to keep this video short, guys. I'm a little tipsy, man. I just drank most of this Four Loko, so, that 12% kick it in. But I'll take a couple more questions, man. I'm doing my best tonight. I hope the Lakers make it worthwhile. Man, watching tonight, seriously. He said, think Kawhi Leonard will come to the Lakers? I think so, man. I think we're going to land somebody. I don't know if it's Kawhi, to be honest with you, but Kawhi not. Seriously. And it's not the Laker talking. Kawhi not. Seriously, if you're Kawhi and if you're leaving Toronto, why go to the Clippers, dude? Why waste your time? Nah, man. Yeah, I had to do it, Lakers girl. I had to do it tonight. My friends came over too, so we're gonna watch the game together. We're eating some lasagna. It's a good night, man. I'm enjoying myself. Are you confident in today's game, Dan? I'm always confident in my Lakers, man. Even if they lose 10 in a row, I'd still be confident in them. I'm a Laker fan for life, man, no matter what, even through the struggles. Hey, Dan, Stephen A. Smith says Kyrie is guaranteed to leave Boston. Do you think we should sign him instead of trading for AD? I would give that a shot. I would definitely try to add a max free agent before getting rid of the young core. So if you can add a max free agent and then they take their game to the next level, we'd be set. But I know that if they don't land a max free agent, the pressure's going to be on for Magic, man. He said, Dan, do you know what picks we have? Not yet. Nothing set in stone till after the season, and then I'll get back to you on that. Hey, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I hope so for the donation, bro. He said, Dan been sipping on that hen, dog. Bro, it's been real. Now, my friends came over tonight, and they brought me something. So, that's the only time I drink. I'm not a heavy drinker like that. Dan, we all hate the Clippers, but they have a good coach, good management, got Jerry, and they're still winning with their team. Exactly, brother. Like, coaching matters that much. Of course, front office as well. So, yeah. He said, Dan, what the hell? We've been giving you so many. Wait, what? Oh, man, that totally just disappeared on me. Did he retract the message? Yep, he retracted the message. Dan, do you think the Lakers should sign Alex Airbynes? He's a shooter. I'm good on that, man. I think, we need shooting, but I'm not sold on him as a solid shooter. I don't care what the percentages say throughout his career. I need a proven shooter if I'm going to get one. But really what we need is a big man who could really get down and dirty in the paint, man. Dan, I'm officially saying we should do nothing to appease LeBron, especially not trading the young core. I second that. The team shouldn't be built around LeBron. It should be built with the purpose of contending for a long time, not just a little window. So I agree with that. He said fans are threatening to burn his jersey. It's too early for that, man. We shouldn't do that. We shouldn't be fair weather fans. Through the struggles, we shouldn't turn on our players. Yes, LeBron is somewhat of a diva, but we shouldn't turn on him. After all, he is a Laker, and so we have to go ahead and support LeBron as long as he's a Laker, man. We should have got Robinson. I agree. You guys remember draft night? I really wanted Mitchell Robinson, and we passed on him. I love Mortis Wagner, but they're not even giving him playtime. So Mitchell Robinson would have fit in perfectly, man. You rocking a Kuz jersey? Nah, man. It's a Kobe jersey. Pretty soon, if Kuz keeps putting in work, Brandon Ingram, I'll be rocking their jerseys. They just, my rule. You have to put in work, go into the playoffs, and do work before I buy your jersey, man. Is Magic and Rob terrible GMs? No, they're not terrible GMs. They've made some mistakes along the way, but they're definitely not terrible GMs. They've also done a lot of good. I think people just they tend to be the knee-jerk reacting type fans where something goes wrong. Like, of course, we didn't like the Zubac trade. Stuff like that goes wrong, then, you start pointing the finger. But we got to be a little more patient. Danny, your thoughts on Bullock? Bullock is a very good two-way player. I like him. He can knock down the shot. He's still getting comfortable in the offense, so I'm not really going to – what's up, Paul? I'll be right with you, buddy. I'm not really going to Paul, relax, man. I'm not really gonna get into the whole Reggie Bullock dissection yet. He's only like less than 5 games into the season with the Lakers, so or about 5, I think. He said, "You notice the media has turned on LeBron? Absolutely, and that's because they're looking for the new prince of the NBA. They want to crown somebody new. They got bored of LeBron, so they're trying to crown somebody new. Best player in the league." But that tends to happen when you're a Laker. You start getting disrespected. So welcome to the Lakers, LeBron, and all the pressure that comes with it. That's why I say it. When you win a championship for the Lakers, it's like you won 5 for a regular franchise. That's the equivalency. A lot of pressure here in LA, and not everybody's cut from the same cloth. So hopefully LeBron is, and we're going to find out during the next 3 years or so. Dad, did you see Kuzma posted on Instagram? Not really, man. Not really, man. I haven't really been looking at that, man. I've been sipping, bro. Live stream today. Got my friends over, man. I absolutely got to attend to them and their needs. We're going to have dinner. Lasagna. Shout out to my beautiful girl for cooking that lasagna, man. I can't wait to get into that. But that's why I'm going to get off a little bit early. So a couple more questions, and then we about to dip out. He said, did you hear about Kareem selling his rings, donating the funds to charity? Absolutely. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is another proof that, he's just a great guy. Great spirit, and he will take, even though I would never sell my rings personally, as selfish as that sounds, but he will take, helping somebody over luxury and stuff like that. So gotta love Kareem, man. Still the captain. James Caldwell, thank you, buddy. So what's up, Dan? Let's get this win tonight. #progress. Abso-freaking-lutely, man. Abso-freaking-lutely. And let me just block this disrespectful guy right here, right quick, right under you. I don't know why he's cussing me out. He's a hater, but it's all good. It's all gravy, baby. Yeah, man, absolutely, bro. Let's get this dub, man. We never give up on our squad till game 82, and we still don't give up because we're still looking for that summer, So at the end of the day, we're Laker fans till we die, man. Till we die, we're gonna ride and die with this team. This is when we weave out the real fans from the ones that just complain all the time. The real fans will ride with their squad regardless of all the mistakes the front office makes or whatever happens. We're still riding. Very proud of this team, man. And then the fake fans will start blaming our young core and then just say LeBron shouldn't have went there and stuff like that. So this is when we weave out the fake from the real, and that's why you have to enjoy the process, man. You got to enjoy the process right now. There's beauty in the struggle, guys. There's beauty in the struggle. That's when you weave out all the snakes, all the KDs, He said, at this point, I'm just a Brandon Ingram fan. I don't know, man. If you're just a Brandon Ingram fan, then you probably never were a Laker fan. Because I believe, but it's just my belief, I could be wrong, that people that are fans of players only, they don't really care about team success. They just want to see that player succeed. And again, I care more about the name on the front of the jersey than the back. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, Carlos. I will enjoy my dinner. Absolutely. Do I have a bigger case for my dog? We've never put him in there. We just have people over, so pretty much he's just there because he was acting up. But I'm going to let him out as soon as I'm done with this video, man. Yeah, he was acting up. He gets too hyper. Sometimes he pees on our guests, from how happy he gets. And we already took him out to use the restroom. So he'll be right out right now. I got you, buddy. He said, Laker fans are greedy. Hope the Lakers make the playoffs or the finals. Love getting seats up for the AC section. The crowd, loud energy, and unreal. Love Laker fans. Laker fans are greedy because we're spoiled, and that's okay. In basketball, we absolutely have to be greedy because we want to win, and you shouldn't settle for anything less. You got to be greedy to get more championships, and you got to set that standard for your front office. Now, if you're other teams that never win, like New York Knicks or other teams, and their fans are still loyal, and I respect it, but you got to set a higher standard, man. I would go on strike every day if I was a Knicks fan, and I would sit outside of Madison Square Garden, and I would be, trying to get the owner out of there till the NBA steps in and does something. I don't know, man. Honestly, to be honest, if the Lakers ever were dragged for that many years by a bad ownership, I would probably pitch a tent outside of Staples Center, and I'd do the same thing. So at some point, they got to take a stand, man, because losing is only acceptable for a certain amount of time. Of course, you're going to ride or die, right? But you still demand greatness because you pay hard-earned money, whether it be your cable bill or tickets or gear or anything. So you should demand greatness from your franchise, and that's what Laker fans do. We're spoiled, but with good reason. LA is the greatest city, and we deserve the greatest, man. He said, new young Laker fans only know from D'Lo and Dub. Oh, they missed out, but hey, it's not their fault. We can't penalize them because of their age. That's why we got YouTube and they could do their research, man. So if you're a young Laker fan and you didn't get to see the greatness of Magic, Kareem, all these great Lakers, man, then I suggest you start looking at videotapes. Dan, I still believe Ingram could be a key piece. Absolutely. I've never been off the wagon with Ingram or Kuz or Lonzo or anybody, even Josh Hart. I still believe in him. I saw what he did, man, and I can't wait. Dan, does YouTube take some of your donations? Yeah, unfortunately, they do. They take 30% of my donations. And if you guys want to donate to me directly, and by the way, I don't see none of those donations till the end of the month. But I still appreciate it, guys. But if you want to donate to me directly, my PayPal is on the main account on YouTube. But I appreciate anything, guys. Beggars can't be choosers. So thank you, man. I'm in the Kobe era. Me too. That's when I started watching basketball from the day Kobe got drafted on forward, man. My family has been Laker fans even since the Magic Johnson days, so it goes deep. It's rooted deep into my blood. Anyways, guys, dinner I believe is ready, so I'm about to head out and have some dinner. I do have a PayPal, Laker girl. It should say donate right on my account on YouTube, like on the top right corner. I think if y'all ever want to donate, it's more than welcome. 30% is a big chunk, but I still appreciate anything, man, from the bottom of my heart. All the donations, thank you guys so much. And by the way, thank you, Knox. Before I get off, Knox Tape, thank you so much, brother, for reminding me this. If you guys haven't heard, if you guys have kids at home, there's something I want to spread to the rest of you guys because I appreciate you guys so much. There's this like internet clown that put up some weird videotape telling our kids to kill themselves. So be careful with that. Don't let your kids watch YouTube unsupervised. There's been many cases of this clown terrorizing people, something called Momo. So definitely be on alert for that garbage. And I mean, why don't people have something better to do, man? Take care of your family, guys, because there's a lot of creeps out there and excuse my language, but rejects that basically just want to ruin people's lives and stuff like that. So definitely let's look out for our children. They are the future. And shout out to all the responsible parents out there. I got you, buddy. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for me. Hopefully the Lakers come out with victory. I will see you guys post game. And let's hope that I'm not toe up, man. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to leave that like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys after the game.